Welcome back to Assetflip Attorney. We are continuing from where we left off yesterday, because the episode is just going to be split into two, since I could be wrong about this, but I think that we were only like halfway done, and the rest of it could take like another hour, and I didn't want like a 2-hour video, so I decided to just split it up and have it done that way. Let me load. We'll continue. It's recommended to save the game now. I already did. So the day 3 investigation for the continuation of the case that we were working on. I mean, a bunch of in-game characters, or just the one in-game character, was like, this investigation is a little bit strange, the case is a bit strange, everything's like, you know, a bit too perfect, there's something going on behind all of this might take a while, that kind of thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's indicating we're only like halfway done, or part way done, and we have a lot more to go for this case, and this trial, so I'm going to split it up, or at least that's how I felt to do it. So I don't know if this episode will end up being another entire hour, or it might be like half an hour, maybe 20 minutes, hopefully it's not like a 10-minute thing. But we will see. If it is, then I'll just go into the next case and get to some amount within the next case and then stop the video and continue some other time. Alright, here we go, day 2. Morning. How long have you been waiting there? I was too eager to start investigating, so I didn't sleep and just waited here all night. That's rather creepy. Just let me wake up a little bit more and we can get going. What are you doing here? What? Terry? Why are you here? How are you here? Terry needs a new home now that him and Knux, got kicked out of the forest. Did you get kicked out? Decided to come here. What a coincidence. I guess everybody's here now. Not Knux again. I thought I'd never have to hear about them with the Minecraft server shut down. Knux won't be here for a few days. Good. Also, didn't it take like a year for them to show up walking out of the forest? Also, do you know if they do fries around here somewhere? I don't know, but let's talk. Why is everyone moving here? Rent is free in this place. Oh yeah? Knux and Terry's new apartment is the hallway downstairs. Is just the hallway. We'll live in the hallway itself. Is the hallway? They put the hallway up for sale. For free sale. It's free. How are people supposed to get to their rooms now? I will let them through. Still, who the hell makes the hallway in their apartment complex an apartment in itself? That would be Salesman Bot. Because he's a salesman bot. Sell everything is his programming. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even own this land. But since it's abandoned and no one's there to stop him from acting like he does, and he will do anything for a bit of money. Terry just said he'd put the hallway apartment up for free, though. Maybe it's an economical thing. Like, maybe he hopes that a higher population will help build the town. What is this town even called? You moved here and don't even know what the town is called? I forgot. Oh well, it's called Salesman Bot City. Oh, of course it is. Okay. So we're done talking to you. Let me check the evidence list real quick. We're only missing 2 things, so that may not take too long to find. Plus we do have a new place. The Northern Mountains. Have we been to the sewer? What's the cabin? Wait a minute. There's a whole bunch of new places. Because we went to the bunker door. Mr. Monkey's there, just guarding it, because the chimp lab entrance or some experimental facility is just right there. We went to the arena and we just... I think the only thing there was this poster of the rankings, and that's it, the old rankings. We went to the ruins, the hospital is there, and we found the poison razor blade. Home is where we're currently at. I don't recognize cabin, sewer, or northern mountains. So I'm guessing those are the 3 new places? Let's go to the sewer first. Is this rented out as well? A sewer, it's so foggy down here. It seems like someone lives here. Lopa? Hey, stay back there. Oh, hi, who are you? Is this another cat? So, what are you here for? You didn't answer the question. Like, do you want some drugs, or are you looking for a gun? I have not gone to sleep in many days, so excuse the yawning. I'm investigating a murder. I'm looking for an arms dealer. That would probably be me. Or the loser Bingus across the road. Opa doesn't listen to music. Favorite TV show? No Country for Old Men. Or is that a movie? Favorite TV show / movie? He is my stupid arms dealer rival. Okay, let's talk. Ooh, if he sold weapons too. I haven't gotten any customers in years. Except for one, but they were anonymous. They told me to just leave the package under a tree, and they would pay me later. They never paid me. So what did they ask for? Cyanide and a machine gun. That's suspicious right there. Poisoned razor blade, machine gun? Those were the last of my supplies. So I guess I'll die now. Wait, what? I have nothing to sell, and I'll eventually run out of money and die. And there's nothing I can do. I mean, why can't you get a normal job and go to the city? What's a city? How does he not know what a city is? Odd. Added a supply to evidence list. Tell me about Bingus. I've lived here my whole life. Then some traveling merchant shows up and takes all my customers away. Why are you openly admitting that you sell drugs? Aren't you scared to get arrested by the police? What does the police mean? You haven't heard of the police? Dealing drugs is against the law. Oh, I've heard of the law. The law doesn't apply to these areas. Well, where was I? Oh yeah, Bingus. I bet Bingus thinks he's all professional with his fancy cabin and his stockpiles. He needs to respect me because I'm OG. I'm an OG, okay. I guess there's nothing left here, so we will move to the cabin where we'll find Bingus. It's warm in here. Oh, look at Bingus. Good old Bingus. Hello? And do you know anything about an arms dealer? Ah, hello. Sorry, I couldn't risk accidentally leaking my job to anyone who isn't looking to buy any of my wares. So what do you want, my guest? There's a lot here. Don't hug me, I'm scared, okay. I'm investigating a murder. I need to know what you sold recently. Oh, I'm selling money valuables. Could you be more specific? Have you received any requests from somebody who looks like... All my clients are private and anonymous. I never see them face to face. Oh, well, have you received any requests from someone in Salesman Bot City? Yes, the request said to put the box containing the supplies under a rock at the city's entrance. The supplies contained the poison... That's the exact poison. Diethyl mercury. And a grenade launcher. Huh. Buy the machine gun and the poison from one of them. Buy... dimethyl mercury, a different poison. And a grenade launcher. The grenade launcher to take out the hospital. The dimethyl mercury is on the razor blade. The other person had the machine gun, which was used in the second murder. And a different poison? Was Springtrap poisoned twice by 2 different people? One of those people used a machine gun to take out the person behind the stage, and... No, it has to be one person. This is all one person's doing. One person buying 2 things from each salesman and using all of the things. Also, how does Mr. Gold... Because I think it was Mr. Gold that was like, oh, there's poison on that razor blade. It's diethyl mercury. He knew the specific poison that was already on there somehow. A grenade launcher. Yep, I have a wide variety of stuff. Is there something you want to buy? I have lots of stuff. Concrete shoes, concrete shoes, wow. TNT, neckties. Added Bingus's supply to evidence list. Let's talk. What makes you deal weapons out here? There's a monopoly on illegal merchants around the world right now. There is nowhere to sell stuff anymore without having competition from major seller. Major seller like who? Chimp Lab, of course. Are you not aware of them? I do, I just had no idea they did business in arms dealing. I swear, ever since that new CEO took over the company, they have taken over the criminal underground. Don't matter to me, though. I can live in peace in this forest. This forest? I guess there's a forest right next to the desert. It's always been a dream to be a mysterious merchant who lives in isolation, who you only go to as a last resort. Do you mind telling me if I'm famous or not? Am I like a legend in the town you came from? Well, in court, someone said they recognized a potential murder weapon as coming from around these parts, so I came here. Oh, that's so cool, I love it. Who recognized me? Someone called Rob Boy. It looks like a slug, has a golden mask. Oh, I know them. There's a wagon that acts as the only official transport through this area. Only comes through every couple years. I think I saw him on it, and he bought a book of me. What book? How to do mixed martial arts for dummies. Okay. Any other dealers around here? There's one guy called Floppa. Floppa. Spends all day in his sewer, so I don't really know him. He doesn't like to talk to me, though. Why, is there a sewer in the middle of the forest? No idea. Perhaps it's some kind of secret bunker. I'm quite jealous, to be honest. I could refurbish that sewer into a shopping center. Then have a secret drug deal organization in the backstage area of the mall. Imagine how cool that would be. You realize you're admitting this to an attorney, right? Yeah, but you seem trustworthy, right? Sure. I guess that's all of the things. I mean, our evidence list is full now, but I still think we could go to this northern mountains and look at what's here. Geez, it's cold out here. I definitely don't have the right clothes for this. Oh crap, it's Mr. Monkey. His presence is making me shit myself after what happened yesterday. Talk? What is this place? The Northern Mountains. But the travelers call it the Frozen Wastes. Well, what the hell is all this? Many must pass through this area if they want to reach places like Salesmanbot City or the Great Forest. Okay, so the Frozen Waste is like here, and then you kind of have to walk and go this way for the forest, and then go this way for Salesmanbot City, and then from Salesmanbot City you get to the bunker. Since vehicles like planes and cars cannot be used in these lands due to the weather, when I was a fighter, I didn't live in the same apartment complex as everyone else. I lived in a cabin around here that was weeks away from Salesmanbot town, so I've traveled to and from here countless times. It looks nothing like how I remember it. Some settlers have also set up shop around here. Unlike me, who had to survive for my resources, survive for my resources, they have giant stockpiles of food and stuff. I don't even see anybody else here. I would be lying if I didn't say I wasn't envious of them. I'd like to return living here one day. The beautiful isolation is like no other. Added the Frozen Waste to evidence list. One time on the road, I met a man in a chicken mask who said he would take my soul if I failed at his card game. I ate him, of course, and went back to watching whatever this is, But the moral of the story is the solution to problems is often quite silly. You're a sociopath. Keep that in mind. I don't know about that. It's about yesterday. Forget about it. It's just business. That bunker has things that would put you in danger if you saw them. So for all our sakes, I had to follow instructions. This only happened because the line between my role as the judge's guard and as a chimp lab higher up got blurred. Once the cases you are receiving stop being connected to chimp lab, this will stop. And I won't have to headbutt you again. Oh, my head still hurts from that headbutt. That was my finishing move from when I fought at the MMC. Used it to knock out Terry to become champion. That was a really weird fight. Not as weird as the time I got drunk and dated the bottle, believing it to be my long-dead sibling. What? You dated the bottle, believing it to be your long-dead sibling. There's so much wrong with that, let's just move on. Speaking of, how was your time in the MMC? I forgot. I forgot most of the things in my life before I joined Chimp Lab, except my time as a pro karaoke player. But what do I remember from the MMC is that it was hell. Silsenbot sucks, and the environment he created backstage was vile. I've never seen anyone have a bigger meltdown than when I told him I was leaving the championship. Doubt he is the killer, though. Never in a million years would he murder his own employee. I would personally say it's Crab Boy because of his invisibility powers, or Mr. Gold. Yeah, it's probably Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold seems like an obvious pick, but obvious is not always wrong. Correct. It could still be Crab Boy. Like, I mean, his invisibility powers make it easier, so he could do all of these things without really getting caught. But I mean, the only thing that he would need to do is poison the dude in either the locker room or before they went to the locker room or something like that. Without them knowing. Somehow. And the invisibility powers would make that much easier. So other than that... And I mean, if there was already a confrontation with Mr. Gold from before then, or during that time instead, then it's just directly him. It could be either of them. Just like the time I lit my friend's house on fire because I set the microwave on fire for growing legs and running at me. That's just a string of nonsense. Are you on all of the drugs? You ever think what leads to someone to kill? I do. Help me decide. Are killers born to kill, or are they made? I don't know, I'd say both. I'm dead set on the former. The second someone is brought into this world, they are destined to take one out. And that they are guaranteed to enter hell. I want to change that someday. Anyways, I have roleplay ASMR I must attend to. Well, have fun with that. Evidence list. Oh, it just put an evidence over here. I didn't know that was an option. I thought it had to be aligned this way, but okay. Does that mean I should check back in all the other places? I probably should. Go to the bunker. Please give me the chills after what Mr. Fucking knocked me out here yesterday. Looks like Chimp Lab has a new guard. Hello? Hello? Can I ask you a few questions about the murder? As a Chimp Lab guard, I cannot talk to you. Oh, my bad, I was just leave. I'm joking, I don't care about Chimp Lab. You can go in the bunker for all I care. Just don't tell Chimp Lab I let you in. They might kill me. Oh, okay. Just kidding again. I can just fake my death again if I get on their hit list. Okay. Caller. Hot Fuzz is your favorite film? That's fine. But I'd rather not do that, so... let's talk first. So, how's Chimp Lab? At this point, I don't really care. They sent me out here to the desert to do nothing, even though I'm supposed to be a high-ranking member. Just like Mr. Monkey and Crane. So what rank are you? Former Chimp Lab CEO, that's what. How many former Chimp Lab CEOs am I going to meet? I worked hard for it as well. I raised up the ranks, starting as their lowly drug dealer and doing dirty work. Then my opportunity came when the Chimp Lab massacre happened and screwed up the company, for me to come in and save it. But then I had to step down so I won't get assassinated. Assassinated by who? The current CEO, don't know. Whoever the current Chimp Lab CEO is, I expect to be responsible. Who are you, by the way? Oh, I'm a lawyer. Maybe one day you could help me take down the Chimp Lab CEO in court. That would be... begin to think about what that would be like. That feels like it would be a nightmare of a case. Little tip, the Chimp Lab CEO is probably also responsible for the Chimp Lab massacre. What is this Chimp Lab massacre? I hear about it a lot. There was this thing called Subject 3, no clue what it looks like. It was created an experiment by Dr. Canucks and then escaped when this fella called Terry let it out. It killed almost everyone before getting itself killed when it tried to fight an even stronger monster. Like I said, my theory is that Chimp Lab CEO was the one who let Subject 3 out for whatever reason. You know anything about this case? A case? Are you investigating a murder? No, I haven't. I just arrived here. But to give you a little tip, killers are usually very stupid. If they weren't, they wouldn't have killed in the first place. So how the kill went down is probably also very stupid. Just think outside the box a little. To give an example, back in the day... Actually, never mind. Okay. Fine. Investigate. The bunker. Oh, very good. This isn't the bunker. This is the place from a completely different video game. I don't know how we could even be in here. Isn't this copyright? I don't know. I feel like a voice is going to guide me around or something like that, and we'll have multiple different endings, and we'll be able to do all kinds of insane things. Here we are, inside the bunker. All the doors are locked, outside of the one I used to get in. So this is the only room I can investigate. Well, that's good, or we'd be here forever. Restarting over and over again. Let's, if there's anything here... Investigate this one file, a document. It says, Springtrap murder found. Holy shit. It reads, a murder has happened in Salesmanbot City above this bunker. I'm sure it's no threat to us as long as it draws no attention to this base. Now here's the good part. Let's see who the killer is. We have done an investigation and found the murder of Springtrap was conducted by multiple people, at least 3. Sincerely, the CEO. Oh wow. 3 killers. I couldn't have guessed that. Does that make things easier or harder? I can't accept this as evidence. I got this legally from Chimp Lab base, illegally from a Chimp Lab base, which I trespassed on. If I present to the court, I might end up going to prison. I guess I can hold on to it just to the side. Add it to the evidence list. If they're right about that, then Mr. Gold poisoned Springtrap. Mr. Gold bought 1 poison from the arms dealer, and either the rocket launcher or the other poison. Or the other, the machine guns and the poison? Yeah. He admitted to it, right? I think? Oh man, now I'm forgetting. Did he say that he had the machine gun? I don't know. Okay, let's assume that Mr. Gold was the last in the line. So Mr. Gold buys the poison that we find in the desert area near the hospital, and he buys the rocket launcher, because those two things are linked, bought from the exact same person. And bought by the exact same person. So Mr. Gold buys those two things. One to poison Springtrap, and the other to blow up the hospital. The poison was meant to harm Springtrap. When Springtrap is rushed to the hospital, you blow up the hospital. The other person would be... I don't know who the other person would be. But somebody bought the machine gun and the other poison. The other poison also poisons Springtrap. The machine gun is used in the other murder backstage. So that's either the one that could turn invisible, or one of the other people. Maybe even the person backstage who got murdered. So, two people poison Springtrap. Both poisons are somewhat effective. Springtrap drops, and then Springtrap is rushed to the hospital, where it gets blown up. So Springtrap was even a little bit alive at that point. It gets blown up. So that is 3 people, I think, involved in it. But it can't be 3 murderers. It's like 3 people plotted to murder him. Only 1 person actually succeeded. Or 2 people actually succeeded. The 2 people that poisoned him, leading to his death, if he had died right then and there, or he was still alive at that point, regardless of 2 people, and 1 person blew up the hospital, which properly killed him. So, yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be playing out something like that. What are socials? Epic social media app. I forgot to check this last time. You can only like this post if you're seeing this in 2028. Well, it's not 2028. I don't even know what any of this is. Next page. Caller. Gold. Why does it say Mr. Gold, but Mr. Monkey is here? Oh, he's opening a Mr. Monkey fan club. Okay, cool. Is any of this important? Rob Boy, okay. Maxwell is on here. Why is it hashtag chimplab over here? I don't know about that. I hate caller, huh? Fire and King's the other person who got killed. It could be that Fire and King is in on this too. Like, Fire and King tries to kill Springtrap, ends up getting killed as well after doing a thing. Like, let's say Fire and King bought the machine gun and the poison, poisons Springtrap, somebody kills them with their own machine gun, and yeah, I don't know then how that person would be involved in the murder, because we need 3 people involved. We keep clicking on this? Oh no, we circled back. Okay, out of that. Evidence list, we have these. So we might be missing a few other evidences that go on the side. So we will move to the arena. See if there's anything new here. Salesman Bot doesn't sound like he's having a good time. Why are you so mad? The business is not doing too well. I just need to let out my anger for a moment. Anything you need? I am here also, by the way. I guess talk. How will you recover from this? I really don't know. This is not very cool. All our major stars left. Things were never the same since Mr. Monkey left. No, he was the best of the best. You weren't even working for us when he was in the company. Well, I saw him on TV when I was younger. The TV deal running out, this is the worst part. My last resort is to do a death match. They always get the views up at least a little bit. But someone must die in the process. I'll do it. Put me in the arena with Mr. Gold and we'll put on a banger of a match to the death. We can revive the company. No offense, but we don't really care about you. In an ideal world, I would do Mr. Monkey versus Springtrap, but that's impossible. I mean, maybe I can use this case as part of an advertising campaign. That could work. I'd have to think about that, though. Can you tell me about your favorite matches? Perhaps this will cheer him up. Easily Mr. Monkey versus Senor Gorilla. Who? If it weren't for the Senor retiring early, it would have been an amazing passing of the torch match. Since then, we have been looking for a new person to become our new mascot and carry us towards the future of MMA. But I don't really have any options. Fudgemeister just got accused of murder, Mr. Gold is rather weak and Firen and Springtrap are both dead. Every fan wants a different thing for the company, so for every decision I make, I lose a group of my audience. It's a slippery slope downhill. I can be the next big star, trust me, just give me the shot at winning the championship. You don't get the memo? No one wants you champion. You're nothing but a newcomer. Usually I tell you to get strong and defy all odds and defeat Mr. Gold, but in this day and age, no one likes glow-up stories anymore. All they want is edgy shock humor, it sucks. Added Mr. Monkey vs. Senior Gorilla to the evidence list. I don't know where that will play a part in anything. So that's Bunker, Arena, Ruins. Let's go back here. And that's when I told him I don't want your money. I had a similar experience with that one. People like them are so annoying, bro. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mr. Gold. How are you doing? I see you have made a new friend. Yeah, we were just talking about how annoying life can get sometimes. And about how annoying certain people are. Like you, Fludge. Hey, quit it. No, I, the strongest man alive, TM. Don't think I will. Oh, well, I'm glad to see Maxwell happy after yesterday. I don't want to talk to any of them. About this case. Blah blah blah, I don't care about the case. But he's literally the prosecutor for the case. I don't care about it either. Did I not make that clear yesterday? I mean... But at least I met Mr. Gold through it. Yeah, now we're bros. Now I, the strongest man alive, TM, can say that I have more friends than you, Fludge. I've got lots of friends. There's Crobboy. I got my attorney. Ain't no way bro counts the attorney as his friend. Sad life he must live. Unlike me, the strongest man alive, TM, who has everything a man could want. Maxwell and Gold's friendship added to the evidence list. That's not going to play a part in anything. Are you going to finally perk up in the trial? Maybe. I still can't really bothered about it. But if it means ridding this town of that scum Fludge, then maybe I'll put some effort into taking him down. I'm no scum, I think. I didn't do nothing wrong. Oh yeah, I told him about all the bad things you did to me, the strongest man alive, TM. Like what? Like the time he, bumped into me. Such disrespect to me, the strongest man alive, TM, warrants him being called a scum. He gets so butthurt after being bumped into. I don't know. Something's wrong with this guy. And then back home is the last place, I don't know. I think we are done. Evidence list? We only have 4 here. I feel like there should be one more. The problem is... we talked to Terry, right? Problem is there's no other locations. We've done the bunker, we've done the arena, we've done the north, the cabin, the sewer, the ruins. Do we need to go back to any one of these places? Cabin. It's the same stuff. Northern Mountains. Mr. Monkey is same stuff. if I went to the cabin, there is a shop option. So I can buy stuff from here. I could just use these to have things done. What? Really? Oh, damn. I could give this to the other dealer. Unknown box with odd-looking drawing on it. Who knows what's inside? I'll show a moment that will happen in the game's future with no context. That's funny. Oh man, this is so cool. I kind of want to try things like that. But I don't know if I'll have enough money to be able to do that kind of stuff. Does the sewer have a shop option too? No. Okay, let me see if I could buy this fishing rod. And see what happens with that. 100 is a little bit too much. But 30, I think I could swing that. Yes. Unlocked. Talk to Mr. Monkey to use it. I feel like I'm gonna have to go through this game again real fast after I'm finished everything to buy all of this stuff. Can I go fishing? Yes. Please do not piss in the pond like that last person. 1 hour later. Only now, however, I realize that most of this pond is frozen. All the fish are probably dead. Time to leave. Wait. There's something on the rod. It's a Polaroid. The MC Championship and Floppa? Perhaps I could show it to him. There's also something or someone who is censored. Okay, time's up. Okay, cool. Let's move back to the sewer and see if we have a new option here. Show the image. That is frozen. The devil. The belt. Lawyer. Ran away. Beware. Mr. Sad. Sir Monkey. Who is Mr. Sad? How do you know about Sir Monkey? He remains frozen. CEO, you. There is an evil within you. The Purple Man. Can you please calm down and tell me what you are talking about? I guess not. Okay, best not show him the image. Like, I mean, I would want to give him the pillow to get some sleep and maybe he'll make more sense. But it costs too much. Costs way too much. I'll be left with nothing. I can't get anything wrong if I did that. Let's quick save. Save in this empty slot and then return. And then I'll go back home. Let's begin the trial. Second trial, here we go. I know from the documents that there are 3 killers, however I can't admit that I've seen this document. There's those rival arms dealer who have both been supplying weapons to someone. Maybe they're supplying to separate people. And there's definitely a conspiracy going on. Time to figure this out. Recommend to save your game now. Well, I've already saved it. Day 4 trial. We are gathered here today for the second trial of Fludgemeister for the murder of Springtrap. Is the defense ready? As always. And the prosecution? Yep, let's start the trial. So what have we learned since the last trial? Well, I found 2 arms dealers living out in the mountains, north of Salesmanbot City. They both say they have supplied weapons to people in the city. But who to? My notes here state that one of these arms dealers has gone missing and refused to come to court, and the other has decided to show up to testify. So guard, bring them in. Name and occupation, please. Bingus. I'm an arms dealer. Ain't that illegal? Well, actually, my shop is located on ground where laws don't apply, so there's no punishment for me. You think you're above the law or something? In a way, yes, I do. But I can talk about that later. We can talk about later. Because right now, I'm guessing I'm here to testify. Indeed. Then I'll get to it. Yeah, so at least a week ago I received a letter with a request. The request wanted a grenade launcher and some diethyl mercury. The request came with some money and the instruction to place it under a rock in the city. The grenade launcher can only be used by someone extremely strong due to its weight, so I doubt the buyer actually intended to use it. Oh, they used it alright. The strongest man alive, TM? Alright, then no. Stop. What? Why is he? He must have realized something. Oh crap, I forgot you were there. But what do you think he realized? No idea. I've never seen him get afraid like this before. I'm sorry, is there a problem? No, keep going. Alright, well... The defense, you may begin cross-examination. Well, thank you. At least a week ago I received a letter, blah blah blah. How did you get the request? What did it look like? I call my request is delivered during the night when I'm asleep, in a very discreet spelling to hide the identity. Direct spelling? Can't someone just steal all of your stuff while you're asleep? After all, there's no rules in the frozen waste you live in. Well, I mean, they could, but not a very good arms dealer, are we? You have never been in the arms dealing business. You can't speak on such matters. Are you seriously flexing about being an arms dealer? Crimes are not something to flex about. I've caught many arms dealers by luring them to court with false promises. So if you didn't live in the middle of nowhere, I would have locked you in the hell of prison by now? Oh. That other arms dealer must be 10 times better than you, idiot. I'm not an idiot. The other arms dealer is an idiot. He lives in a grimy sewer whilst I live in a deluxe cabin. As if I could ever make such a mistake as to live in a dirty sewer. Never, never. I swear he hates me and wants to take me down. I just couldn't prove it. He covered his tracks. He got that idiot at the coffee shop to lie for him. You think this is something? You think this is bad? This, I don't know what that word is. He's done worse. The public toilet incident, for example. Are you telling me that a man just happened to walk in on me pissing? No, he orchestrated it. Lopa, he screwed my parents into debt. And I saved him, and I shouldn't have. I bring more visitors looking for wares to the frozen waste. What was I thinking? He'll never change, he'll never change. Ever since he was 9. Always the same. Couldn't keep his hands out of the cash drawer. But not our Flopa. Couldn't be precious Flopa. Stealing them blind. And he gets to be an arms dealer. What a sick joke. I should have stopped him when I had the chance. And... my bad, guys. Okay, that was a lot. Next. Request grenade launcher. Okay. What is the extent of things you sell? Well, I sell ray guns, extreme drugs. Also do specialize in selling secret information. Ooh, like what? I have some major dirt on Chimp Lab. I can say it here in this court for free if you want. Never mind. The request came with some money and instructions placed under a rock. I'd say calling that place a city is a bit of a stretch. What rock was it? I may recognize it. Well, it was by the entrance sign. Weather was clear, if not a bit foggy. Yeah, it's always foggy. Living there must be miserable. Well, I will have you know that it's not, Ms. Yeah, I'm not starting this argument. Get back to the testimony. Okay, press the statement. How heavy? Like you would have to be the strongest man alive, TM, just to pull the trigger. I suspect somebody brought it just to show it off. Has anyone been showing off the rocket launcher lately? Of course not. That would be preposterous and illegal. Is that it? Yes. Well, I mean, it's basically given to me. Hospital blow up, I think, is the correct one for this. Yeah. Bro. Clearly it was used. Why else would the hospital just randomly explode? But no normal man could ever wield that rocket launcher. No, the hospital explosion was caused by a gas leak or something. The grenade launcher is irrelevant. The poison ordered from our mysterious buyer was found on a razor nearby the hospital. That gives us a clear connection between the hospital and the grenade launcher, if it wasn't already clear enough. Nuh-uh. Well, maybe the grenade launcher didn't come with any grenades. It came with enough grenades to destroy the hospital, and then some. Shit. Well, we both know where this is going. Oh, we do? I will get to the point. As much as I don't want to. Just get the pain over with and done. And ask you who the killer is based on just what we talked about. Mr. Gold. Oh yeah. Well, if the grenade launcher is really that heavy, and then the only person who could have used it would be the strongest man alive, TM, Mr. Gold. He was the one who ordered the weapons from Bingus. That would explain why Maxwell was acting up earlier. Because he realized Mr. Gold was the killer, but the two of them are friends. Alright, defense. You can make a case for why Mr. Gold makes more sense as a killer than Fletchmeister, then I will be forced to declare Fletchmeister not guilty. Alright, this is our way out. So guard, bring in Mr. Gold. So anyone going to tell me why I was called in here? You're being accused. Huh? Me? Please, Gold. Tell me you didn't do it. No, of course I didn't. Are you doubting me? This court is just making a mistake. And that's not a problem. Everyone makes mistakes. I mean, I have had more than my share. But it's okay, because we're gonna repair it. We are friends. Yes, that's exactly. I want to make sure you're not the killer. Please, prove to me you're not them. Well, I'm sorry, but isn't that your job? Yeah. I'm the prosecution. I need to man up. Hell yeah, let's do that. Judge, let me do a testimony. I will fix this trial. I'll make it better than it ever was. Sure. Okay, here we go. If I have to repeat myself, during the explosion, I was drinking at the bar. I went to the hospital after the explosion. And besides, what reason would I kill Springtrap? Well, that was a bit vague. Well, that's because he wasn't involved with the murder, Your Honor. Yeah, we will see about that. The defense may begin cross-examination. Drinking at the bar. Let's press that one. Have we got any witnesses to prove this? The bar was empty, as can be. The wagon that usually takes people through the frozen wastes to Salesmanbot's city was broken down. So all the visitors to the show couldn't make it. So do fans of the MMC have to go on a whole journey just to see the show? Yes, being in attendance for an event is a very exclusive thing. It's what gives the MMC its prestigious reputation. Although, if I'm being honest, it has gone down in recent years. And that's why it's my plan to bring this prestige back by defending the championship across the world. Not if I have anything to say about it. Sure, you're not making it out of this courtroom. Yeah, what the Gato said? What? You're not even Spanish. Why are you using Spanish words? Is that Spanish for cat? Okay, so no witnesses seeing you in the bar. I went to the hospital after the explosion. Yeah, but can you prove it? Can you disprove it? If no one ever saw something happen, did it really happen? If the outcome of something is never known, does it really exist? If you were to all die, would anyone care? No, get back to the trial. Not up to me to disprove it. It's up to you to provide evidence that... Oh, the thing that you said? And besides, what reason would I kill Springtrap? Perhaps you simply didn't like him. If I kill people I didn't like, then you would be in the depths of hell right now. Do I have to remind you that I beat you? At the MMC 10th anniversary event, in the co-main event? Well, since then I have learned the ancient technique of the special attack, whatever that is, Mr. Gold Blast, the great move that can annihilate anyone. No one else in the room other than me, the strongest man alive TM, has such power. Only unburied zeros found. What? And that's it, right? Yeah. Let me just check the objection stuff. I mean, the beer can is still here for some reason. Cyanide, fast-acting poison. I don't know if I could object to this one. Went to the hospital after the explosion. Is there anything to object with this one? I don't think so. I think I could object to this one and be like the fighter ranking. Like, that's the reason. Right? Mr. Gold, would you kill someone for $1 million? No, is this one of those philosophical questions that test my intelligence? I'm no liar, so of course I would. Who wouldn't? $1 million is $1 million. And is it correct that you get a lot of money from being the champion? Yeah, I'm a millionaire because of it. Hey, don't call me Mr. Gold for nothing. Why you all look at me like that? You just exposed yourself because you probably killed so you could get your hands on the championship and all the money that comes with it. You're the only person who could have used the rocket launcher. Oh well. You asshole, you killed Springtrap. You always said if you killed you would do it like a man with your fists. But no, you did it without trying, with a grenade launcher. You're no man. No, I'm still a man despite using the grenade launcher because... Wait, shit. I didn't use a grenade launcher on my life, bro. You cannot speak out against me, I am the locker room leader. You're a fool. No. Please everyone calm down. Remember, Springtrap was taken to the hospital after he became unresponsive. I'm sure Mr. Gold has a very good reason for blowing up the hospital, but the hospital being blown up is not the point right now. The point is that he is not the true killer, as Springtrap was dead before he was taken to the hospital. Whoever he was killed by in the first place is the person we should really be targeting. As much as I hate to say it, this isn't the case of who blew up the hospital, and killed all those innocent people, and made their loved ones cry, but rather the case about who killed Springtrap. In the weapons delivery that Mr. Gold presumably ordered to get the launcher, there was also poison. He could have used that poison to get Springtrap vulnerable, and to the hospital where he used a launcher to finish him off just in case. Incorrect, buddy. Gold had no contact with Springtrap all night. In fact, the only person who could have interacted with him and applied the poison would be you, Bludgemeister, during your fight with him. I bet you had the poison hiding up yours. It's just stupid on so many different levels. Well, how else could somebody Well, how else could someone have interacted with him? No one was seen with him, so show us the evidence that says otherwise. Okay. That would be Mr. Invisibility over here. Oh, yeah. No one was seen with him, you say? That's not a problem. It just so happens a resident cob boy can go invisible. Rob boy. What are you doing? I'm accusing Rob boy. Surely he hasn't looked a little suspicious to you? No, he has not. He's my buddy. I know he wouldn't do such a thing. Maxwell said the exact same thing about Mr. Gold, and he ended up a terrorist. I'd rather be pronounced guilty than see Crab Boy. Your client speaks the truth. They always break when the friends and family get involved. Guard, bring Crab Boy in here. I'm being accused, aren't I? But hey, what's a good hero's journey without the part where the hero has everyone turn on them? So how did I do it? Well, I think you worked with Mr. Gold and helped him by using your invisibility to poison Springtrap. Work? With Mr. Gold? Why would I do that? Maybe you wanted to rise up in the leaderboard with Mr. Gold. I'm more concerned with important things like justice. Hey, Fludge. What? If the defense here managed to get Crab Boy convicted, he is going to get sent away for a long time. The toughest person out there. Going there is pretty much an execution. So you better plead guilty or that's gonna happen. Maxwell's trying to manipulate you. He's just salty over his friend Mr. Gold getting exposed. Please just trust me to get through this. Testimony time. Crab Boy, please state why you are not the killer. I see, defending myself is rather difficult considering my invisibility. But I assure you, I am someone who is very concerned for my community. I'd never hurt anyone unless they hurt one of us. I was simply painting my gift shop, hideout, all day and night during the murder. So Fludge, is he telling the truth or not? I think he's telling the truth. Yeah, I agree, he's telling the truth and is not the killer. You, on the other hand, not so much. Slow down, we can cross-examine Fludge later. But right now, defense, cross-examination. Press on this statement. Can you add more details on your powers? And please don't turn invisible in court for safety reasons. Well, it all started one day when I found out I can do it on command. No idea why. How long ago did this start happening? And did you report this to anyone? Only person I told was my best friend Fludge. Why didn't you report this to the authorities? There isn't any authority in Silzenbot City. That's why I stepped up and became the self-proclaimed bounty hunter. And take down all evil. Okay. Can you tell us a bit more about this community? Well, there's me, Fludge, Silzenbot, and Mr. Gold. There's Springtrap, Firen. You don't seem to know a lot about the people in your community. I'm new, okay? If you're new, then why are you calling yourself the town's bounty hunter? Seems like you're just forcing yourself into the community. Desperate for attention, are we? Fludge, back me up here. I never hurt anyone unless they hurt one of us. What is your threshold of being hurt? What are you on about? Well, some people see being called stupid as being hurt. Others don't take insults so personally. Well, I mean, if somebody wants to disrupt the community in a lethal way, I will be lethal back. Sounds like a skill issue. If I were you, I would just mind my own business. I was simply painting my gift shop. In court, you can't lie, even about the small things. So be honest, is it a hideout or is it just your gift shop? It's both. My pride and glory. I had to keep it in shape, so that's why I was painting it. It was my requested item for the month. Requested item? We get to request an item from Salesman Bot each month in the monthly supplies. Dangerous weapons are banned. I personally chose tea every time. Gold chooses gym equipment, and Springtrap always gets beer. Sounds a little corrupt, don't you think? Okay. Let us see what we could object with. I don't actually know. Second body? Maybe? Cyanide and machine gun? Maybe? But no, none of those you could use as an objection. Someone who's very concerned for their community. I never hurt anyone unless they hurt one of us. I feel like that's something to object to, but... I'm not entirely sure about this one. What was the press statement on this one? I can't remember. Okay. I'll be lethal back. Okay, so what if Springtrap So Springtrap tries to kill Firen King, and then kills Firen King in order to get the placement here to fight Fludge. And then Crobboy finds out about that and tries to get back at Springtrap with the poison. And then Mr. Gold gets in on it, wanting to not only poison Springtrap, but then make sure he's dead by blowing up the hospital. Perhaps. I don't know what to object to, though. Destroyed hospital won't work, the poison razor won't work, the arms dealer not yet, because we don't know who. But likely the grenade launcher and this poison was bought by Mr. Gold. So Also, then we do have the other arms dealer with cyanide and a machine gun, which was used for the second body over here. Beer cans, we know that, well, they're beer bottles, but we know that Springtrap drank these and had violent outbursts. You wouldn't hurt anyone if they didn't hurt one of you. Well, Springtrap did hurt someone. In fact, he killed someone. No, there's no proof. Crab Boy knew that. He said he was painting his gift shop. If you were to look at this map, then you could see Crab Boy has direct line of sight to where Springtrap was killed. He knew Springtrap killed Firen. The only reason he hasn't said that is because he's hiding something. Like maybe he killed Springtrap as revenge. Perhaps to try live up to his nickname of self-proclaimed bounty hunter. And conspired with Mr. Gold to do it. All he had to do was turn invisible, slap that poison onto the razor and stab him. Well, Crab Boy, speak up for yourself. Okay. He's out cold. Well, looks like we have our killers. Wait. Sludgemeister can still be the killer along with Mr. Gold and Crab Boy. They could be like a trio of killers. That's a huge accusation to make, prosecutor. You're going to need to back it up with some big piece of evidence. Or never, Maxwell. Well... This classified document proves it. How did you get that? Within this document found in Chimp Lab bunker, it shows Chimp Lab investigation into the murder, which concludes that there are 3 killers. Chimp Lab has advanced technology and eyes everywhere. They never get anything wrong, so this is my proof. That document is classified. I didn't present it as doing so would reveal that I trespass onto the bunker and I get arrested. And considering it's Chimp Lab we were talking about, maybe I would have been assassinated. Just like Sir Monkey. And Maxwell seems to have also trespassed into the bunker and found it. But now he's actually presenting it. He's got a death wish? Is he that desperate to win that he's putting his life on the line to win? Oh, where is this from? Took it from Chimp Lab base. Yes, that's illegal, but it is evidence. We can worry about the logistics later, and just for now, accept it as evidence. Well, if this was any other judge, they would immediately restart the trial and kick you out, but I want the truth, and if this is how we are going to do it, then so be it. I accept this as evidence. Huh, I got you. I have your little plan figured out. Crab Boy had brought these weapons with the intent to use them someday. Then he saw Springtrap kill Firen. He put his plan into action. Using his invisibility, he poisoned Springtrap, used Fludge as the scapegoat, and had Mr. Gold blow up the hospital just to be safe. Fludge allowed himself to become the main suspect because him and Crab Boy are friends. How cute. This is flawless, my magnum opus trial win. I'm done for. Fludge? Crab Boy, why? Crab Boy. That's what you are concerned with right now? Everyone loses this trial. You and the others are going to jail for being declared as the killers. I lose the trial, Maxwell goes to jail for using illegal evidence. Hell, even the judge might be done because he let Maxwell get away with this illegal evidence. We're all cooked. Also, Maxwell can live out his fantasy of having one last win. Come on, Emo, say something. I don't want to go down without a fight. Clap back, let's do this. Need a little help? Let me ask you a question. Is there an alternative to Fludgemeister being the third man? Yes. It's Firen themselves. Firen? I mean, what if he got set up to be the killer so Crab Boy could enact his little bounty hunt fantasy? But no, that doesn't make sense. Not enough proof. Really be funny, though. You're an alternative. Okay, you're giving me another chance. I mean, I don't see it being any of the arms dealers. I don't see it being Mr. Monkey. Caller had just shown up, so Salesman Bot. This is a stretch, but Salesman Bot, that's who. Uh-huh. Why would that be? Well, bring him in here first. So it's my turn to be accused. Yeah, I believe you used your power as the city's owner to take down Springtrap in one big elaborate plan. You are one of 2 people at the time who had the money to buy the weapons, like a grenade launcher, and the other person is the champion and victim Springtrap. Speaking of championships, you could have convinced Mr. Gold to help you by giving him the championship. And you also could have easily used Crowboy's eagerness to rise up in the ranks and become a bounty hunter to help commit the murder. That's very cool. But you could make up a story like that about pretty much anyone. If I tried hard enough, I bet I could make up a cool story for how Mr. Monkey is the killer. And that's your problem. You have got no evidence for Salesman Bot being the killer. Unlike Pudgemeister, who has the evidence of being the only person who was seen with Springtrap. Where he was probably making sure everything ran smoothly according to Crowboy's murder plans. The document says there are 3 killers, and even if Salesman Bot was the mastermind behind the whole thing, he wouldn't count as a killer, simply the planner. Still illegal, yes, but doesn't change the fact that Fludgemeister was the 3rd killer. Well, I mean, Salesman Bot could have done a murder attempt of his own, which would have prompted whoever made the classified document to call him the 3rd killer. 2 questions, why and how? Mr. Gold has the rocket launcher, and Crowboy has his invisibility, but Salesman Bot, he's got nothing. Well, he could have poisoned Springtrap as well, just like Crowboy. How could he have done that? Again, why and how? I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone by asking this. What piece of evidence shows how Salesman Bot poisoned Springtrap and why he did this whole plan in the first place? It's a good question. Oh, did I not check this out later? Maybe I should have. If we could only take from these things, and I can't click on this. Can I click on this? Oh, wait. I could. I shouldn't have actually clicked on it then. I don't entirely know. What piece of evidence shows Salesman Bot poisoned Springtrap, and why he did this whole plan in the first place? I actually don't know. Is there any piece of evidence that would show something like that? The poison razor found outside the hospital ruin. Cyanide's a fast-acting poison. Second body found behind the arena. I'm just gonna start clicking things. I'm not entirely sure what one piece of evidence does both things. Let me go back one more time. Shows how he poisoned and why he did this whole plan in the first place. I don't think anything shows why. how it's like one of the poisons. But one of these is Mr. Gold's poison. The other one is an unaccounted for poison. No, I don't see it. Second body? No, I don't see it. No, damn it. Is it the fighter ranking? Okay. I don't think I'm losing money, so I guess I could just keep guessing. Okay. Do I not have the thing that I need? Like, am I actually missing, like, one last thing? What else have I clicked on? Let's just click on everything. Uh-oh. That's a problem. I might have to go back to the previous save? I could remember to check it out later. I maybe should have checked this one out. Or else it's broken. Like, I mean, this is the thing, is it not? Like, I feel like that would have led to the actual thing. Yeah, now we're stuck. And I could bring this up, but this isn't a thing that I could bring up. Yeah, I think I've clicked on everything. We'll need to go back. We will actually need to go back. Can I click on history? No. Load. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, yes. I'm gonna have to. Go back to the north. Wait, what did I click on? No, no, no. Fuck. Did I already go fishing? Let me check the evidence list. Okay, this, Mr. Monkey versus Mr. Gorilla. That's what I want to talk to somebody about. Go back to the arena and use that? Perhaps? Yeah. Okay, we've already talked about that one. That's where we got that piece of evidence from. Okay then, let's go back to the cabin and see if we could buy one of those things that might help. Because I've already got this. Who knows what's inside? 20 and 100? Let's buy it. Our pills? Eh. Well, we'll find out what that happens later. You want to buy this? I guess so. We've unlocked that. Hopefully I have enough money for the trial. I can't remember if I lost any money in the previous thing. Let's move to the sewer. Okay, I guess I can't use that. Evidence list. What about items list? Is there an items list somewhere? Can I, Devil belt, something, something, something. Okay. I guess I can't use the pillow? Go back to the ruins? I don't want to do that. Talk. Because I'm missing something. I'm like 100% missing something. Investigate. This is the only thing in here. Go back to the bunker. Can I talk to this guy? Oops. That. Talk. There's no new anything there. Terry's no help. Ruins. I already just went to the ruins. Cabin, north. Bunker, arena. Damn it. Did I miss something and screw all of this up? Like, I must be missing a piece of evidence or something. Because I'm pretty sure I tried them all and none of them worked. Like, I want to get more information on this one. The Mr. Monkey versus Senior Gorilla. But I don't know how. Can I use socials for something? New posts every day. Like, I don't think I could click on any of these or do anything with them. What is... like, can I use that as evidence? Hello? Unknown user. That is fries. I don't know how to use any of that evidence. Go back to begin trial again? Okay, I'm gonna pause here, and then I'll get back to where I was before. Okay. So, we're back to here. And I was hoping that I could use the social media posts in some way from this screen. But I can't. So... yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna go try real quick to go through every single one of these. There. We found a thing. The beer cans. Did I not click on that before? Oh man, come on. They could have poisoned him with the beer cans using Crawboy's this poison. If he controls a town, then it would be easy for him to do that. Right. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. That actually makes so much sense. Because he controls who gets what. You know that all the people usually take the exact same thing every single time. This one you know is kind of an alcoholic. You know his drinking spot. You know his habits. You know his violent outbursts. You're in control of giving out all of the supplies to the individuals, the free supplies or whatever. Oh, that's so good. And then he did it because Springtrap is a liability to his image. With his drinking habits and risking him winning the MMC championship was too much. Knowing firing him would probably result in Springtrap killing him in a drunken rage, just like he did with Firen. He decided to kill Springtrap and set up a whole plan to do it. All in an attempt to revive his dying business. That's an easy explanation for this. Or there's an easy explanation for this. You see, I do say that does sound more likely than Fledge simply killing because his friend told him to. Okay. Not doing too good there. My glorious last trial, why? Salesman bot, have you got a response to this? No, I don't. No comment. I think you have been watching too many movies. Maybe I did it, maybe I didn't, I'm not saying. But hey, could I interest you in this new mocha drink? It's all natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mount Nicaragua. No artificial sweeteners. That's one way of saying you did it. Well, do any of your sidekicks have anything to say? Damn. Well. You fools. You forgot my power to disappear. You'll never take me alive. Well, he ran away. You know, there's one question that's gone unanswered. Go on. Who actually did it? Salesman poisoned him, Crawboy poisoned and wounded him with a razor, and Gold destroyed the hospital he was sent to when the poison kicked in. For the sake of court and the truth, there is something we are forgetting that can tell us who actually... Well... Cyanide is a fast-acting poison. Well, we're forgetting that Bingus wasn't the only weapon supplier. So was Flopa, the other dealer. The one who sold Springtrap the gun he used to kill Fyron. Springtrap's order for him also came with cyanide, a fast-acting poison often used in suicides. What did you want? Did Springtrap ever do anything suspicious or random in the match? Like, put his finger in his mouth randomly or something? He did that exactly. And there we have it. So here's what happened. Springtrap was in a bad position in life. So much so that he killed a guy, Fyron. Salesman Bot, instead of firing him, in fear from backlash from Springtrap and his fans, instead chose to kill him by ordering poison from Bingus and applying it to Springtrap's beer. Crawboy joined in this plan, applying more poison to Springtrap whilst invisible in the arena. Crawboy mainly helped to avenge Fyron and earn some respect points. Gold also joined in this plan, using a grenade launcher that Salesman Bot brought along the poison, and using it on the hospital that Springtrap was sent to. Despite all that, Springtrap was the killer all along. The toxic environment that Salesman Bot created in the city was too much for Springtrap. Alongside the gun that he bought from Flopa, he got cyanide, which he used during the fight to end his life. Chimplab. What? Chimplab did this. Springtrap came to the city because he was obsessed with tracking down and killing the Chimplab CEO. He wanted revenge for the Chimplab massacre, killing his family or something like that. I don't work for them anymore, but I am a former Chimplab CEO. Oh, everybody's just CEO up in here. I was scared he was going to kill me, man, so I tried to scare him. Leaving death threat notes at his doorstep, stealing his stuff subtly. All to make him go insane and leave town. He went insane alright, but he didn't leave town. I stopped messing with him in hopes he would get better, but it kept going. Someone else started sending him death threats and slowly messing with him. Is someone else probably the current Chimplab CEO who is living under his nose the whole time in that bunker? I was too scared to tell him sorry. I thought he would see me as lesser. I didn't want to follow the Salesmanbot plan, even with the championship as a reward. But when I saw Crawboy gladly follow along, I felt pressured into joining. Emo, what you said earlier, you couldn't have said it better. Everybody loses. I just wish I could take things back to the start and choose a way that was less destructive. Sludgemeister, I can say with confidence that you're not guilty. It's been a rough trial, but now we can all go home. Court is adjourned. No, everybody gets arrested except for my character and Fledgemeister over here. And we just have to sit all alone and deal with everything that just happened. At least my character still won, I guess. But took down everybody else in the entire courtroom, except for Mr. Monkey. It's over. I don't feel any relief, though. Just sadness. Maxwell seems to have already left. I would have liked to have said my goodbyes. Actually, it seems like everyone has left the building. Just I have been standing here. We're locking up now. I'll give you 5 minutes. Hello. The end times are coming. The Subject 3 massacre is not over. We are still living it. We just don't realize. The Chimp Lab CEO is watching. You better run. You better take cover. Usually I'd call him crazy, but at this point... Oh, Fledgemeister. Oh yeah, Crawboy. Don't worry, I'm over it. He was a bad guy. Still sucks losing a friend, though. I've been thinking. What is going on with this Chimp Lab thing? No idea. Doesn't seem like either of our business. Best thing we can do is just move to the next case. Right. Also, can I join you? There's not really anywhere else for me to go. I don't see why not. And so ends case number 3. So, we will end this episode here. This episode was long. So I was absolutely right to cut the third case into 2. Because the previous episode was like an hour and something. An hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes, something like that. This one, an hour and 30 minutes. And it might have even been longer if I had left in some of this stuff where I was just going back through and seeing all of the places to see if I missed anything. Either way, we'll quick save, then we'll proper save for this one. Yes, right over it. And yeah, we'll end this episode here. Leave a like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment if you'd like, and I'll see everybody in the next episode. I guess case 4, the final case, the Chimp Lab Massacre.